I'm Caroline Fraser.
And I'm Jessica. Our assistant, her name was April Cook, and we did a lesson for 3rd grade math.
So as far as what worked well with this project, I really enjoyed actually going through the process of making lessons on one unit and developing it, because that's something that we're actually going to do. You know, in 1 year we're going to be teachers, so I thought that was very helpful. And I also really enjoyed working with the smartboard because it's something that I haven't done, and I really got to learn how it works and just learn more about it and how I can use it and incorporate it.
Yeah, and then for what we would change, really there isn't really much I would change, because I think this has been one of the most meaningful projects I've done through like my education courses, because very often they'll have us do a really short little 5E lesson plan. You do a micro teaching for your class, but that's kind of it. But I really enjoyed how it was comprehensive. It was like a realistic experience. I will say that, I don't know, we kind of had some problems with OpenQuack, just the software itself. My computer really struggled with it. There were instances where the 3 of us would be meeting and it would disconnect. So I understand how it could be very useful for an online class, but I would maybe consider using other software.
And I think since we were using that software for such a short time, that's really why we had such struggles with it. Because when you're using something like that that's new to people, we have to get used to using it. And, we didn't really, it was like a 2-month span or something. So maybe using like Skype or, something like that.
It was just like, for a while I was so concerned with arranging the meetings and getting on OpenQuack, and there was more of an emphasis on that than like making the lessons.
Yeah. And then what did you learn about collaboration with our media coordinator? I learned that they're very resourceful and they can be very helpful. I didn't realize all of what they do, what their responsibilities are, and I think the activity that we did in class where we discussed that really brought light to me about what they know and how they can help us.
And also just the idea that, I don't know, growing up, it's like, for the longest time I thought that the media coordinators, the librarians, they're kind of just off in the library, they do their thing, we go to them when we need books and research. But I didn't realize how, we're on the same team, especially when you're in a school setting. It was especially interesting to hear from April about her real-life experiences in the school. So what else? About selection of resources. Yeah, I just think that is so useful, because as a teacher, you've got so much to worry about with your students and building relationships and teaching content. And so if you have a specialist who this is their thing, I just think that's great.
And then how will you use your media coordinator?
Or just the experience that we did.
I think in the future when I'm a teacher, I will definitely, since I have learned what they do, I will definitely be in contact with my media coordinator, because, why wouldn't I? Since they can, give me all of these resources that will help the diverse learners in my classroom.
Yeah, and then this was just really good practice, because we were talking about how we never really had an assignment like this where we would do like a long period of time for lesson plans. You just kind of pick a topic, make a lesson, pick another topic, make a lesson. It's very just like random.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're actually teachers, that's what we're gonna have to do. So really good preparation. Also just the experience of planning it all out and having it make sense in a sequence. And then I also thought that it was good that we got to work with a partner on this project. I thought that was really helpful too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll see ya.